With the map editor game pass that was recently added to ERLC, there have been a lot of designs that people have made. So today I collected the 5 best ones that you can load in to your private server. We've got a car show, we've got a border, and then we've got 3 miscellaneous things around the map. You guys are going to enjoy this. Drop a like, subscribe if you enjoyed. This video will also be timestamped so you can skip to anyone that you think will be interesting, and all of the codes will be in the description. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy. Let's get straight into it. And we're going to start off with one over in Springfield, and this is the car show. So this is a Springfield car show, and it was made by someone called Basenji_12434. They made a very nice car show, but it is just about here. Okay, so here we are on the map editor, and we'll input the share code. As I said, the codes will be in the description if you guys want to use them yourself. And if we load this, as you can see, it creates an awesome, small but very nice car show. So you can see we've got loads and loads of places to park up. So obviously you can park your car, reverse in, and park diagonally just like this. Now this can fit 24 cars if you park them like that, and then there's a nice road down the middle. It can get crowded, and it is kind of difficult to maneuver if you can't drive very well, especially if it's full, but it can be really cool. And of course you can just delete some fences if you want to have a slightly smaller car show. Maybe you just want like 10 cars over there or something. But loads of benches here that you can use as well. The fire station is out of service through this door, but you can use the back door still, which is fine. And yeah, this is just a very nice, simplistic but effective car show, and it looks very cool. Just imagine if this was filled with 24 cars. Very cool. And you can edit it yourself as well if you wanted to add anything else. You could extend it down here, close this road off, maybe add more parking spots down here if you want it to be maybe 40 spots for a full server. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments below. This one is really cool. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be a border over in High Rock Park. Alright, so here we are over at High Rock Park. Now this border actually has 4 different codes. So we have the main border area, we have the border parking, we have a bit at the top of the border, and then we also have border fencing. So you can choose what you want to have. We'll start off with the main border just here, and we will load this in. So this one I really like. There was a lot of different border ones that I could have chose from, but I chose this one for one specific reason, because it is the most effective one that there is. And then if we also load in the parking one as well, just for the time being, it completes the border properly. So there was a lot of borders that I could choose from, but I chose this one because I've always had an issue in border roleplay servers where it's confusing in all directions. So as you can see, this road starting here has been turned into a one-way street. So you have 2 lanes here to keep traffic down and increase how many people can get through the border, and then they both merge into this point here. And then over here, as you can see, we have this lane here which takes you into the actual border, and then this is the exit lane, which makes things nice and seamless and doesn't really cause any confusions. And they've drawn arrows as well, which is quite nice. And then obviously you head into the main border. We've also got fencing all the way around here, even blocking off High Rock Park over there, but you could remove that if you wanted to. And then inside the border, we have loads of cool stuff. So we have arrows again telling you where you can go. So you can either go straight or you can turn left in here. And there's loads of different parking spots here with some lights and like a couple roundabout style things. Or you can continue straight up to the top. And then if I quickly spawn in the top one, which if we just paste this code in, again all of the codes will be in the description. I think it should be this one. All of the codes should be in the description, as I said. And as you can see up the top here, it just adds some nice benches and stuff, and it also adds some fences as well on the sharp corners, just so you don't fall off and crash, which would be kind of unrealistic. So yeah, if you like border roleplay servers, check this one out. It is definitely very good. There is also one more that's border fencing as well, which will also be in the description. And now we're going to move on to the miscellaneous things around the city. So we have 2 construction ones, and then we have one for the jail, which you guys don't want to miss because that one is very cool. And we'll start off with construction over here at the bank. And I also forgot to say the other one for the border was made by CL2277, so shout out to them. So this is the share code, once again linked in the description, and this one is nothing too crazy but something that is nice and simple. So it's construction on the roof of the bank, as you can probably tell, and all there is a nice little area that moves people out of this lane, which closes off anyway, a little speed bump to keep traffic slow, some scaffolding, and then some construction bits on the roof, which looks cool. And I think, to be honest, it's little bits like this that will make private servers with the map editor pack really good, because not everybody wants a huge border with a million cones in the middle of High Rock Park. Some people just want nice little role plays like this, and if I was driving around in a roleplay server in ERLC and I saw this, I would be impressed by it. It's very nice, it looks really clean, and it is really cool that we can do this stuff with the map editor pack. So yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this one, but it does look very cool, and it's very nice if you want a construction. And then for the next one, we have another small construction area, which is actually at the police station. So again, code is in the description if you want it, but if we load this in here, as you can see, it's just a nice little bit of construction here for the police station. There's just enough room to enter the garage still there in most police vehicles, maybe not like the SWAT truck or something, I don't know, but yeah, as you can see, this just adds some nice police stuff and equipment and tools to the roof, which is very nice. Again, something small, something minor, nothing too excessive and crazy, but like I said with the bank one, stuff like this just makes roleplay servers feel a little bit more special and a little bit more unique. And of course, you can do roleplays up here as well if you wanted to climb up here and act like you're doing construction on the roof of the police station, which is very nice. I'm sure you could do some other role plays up here as well if you really wanted to. So yeah, very nice one there. This one was made by Olaf00971, and the construction on the bank one just before was made by omeest, I think is how you say that. But anyway, let's move on to the next one and the final one in this video, which is actually over at the jail. Alright, so unfortunately, because I'm not a criminal, I can't actually go in there, so we'll just have to do it out here. Now this one is made by someone called AlexMozil, and this is again quite a small one, but definitely an interesting one. Code in the description if you want it. And as you can see, what it does is adds a bit more detail to the Liberty County Jail. At the front here, we've just got a couple of speed bumps. We've got a few speed bumps leading into here, and then a few lights and stuff inside here. Some fences blocking it off, some nice lights lighting up the footpaths. But what I think is really cool is in here. I didn't know you could actually build in here, but this is very creative. I worry that this might allow you to escape slightly, but I don't think it should. I think it has an invisible wall, so I don't think you can jump over these. But very nice. Obviously, these are bus stops, but I guess you can just make use of them as seats. I guess you could replace these with a few benches if you wanted to, although they do have some ads on them, which is kind of cool. We got some lights around the place, which the original one didn't really have, so that's cool. And again, just some nice fences, a few places to sit, and some extra stuff down there. And there's nothing else inside, obviously, apart from this little barrier just here. And we've got a camera here, which is actually interesting, that points over at the picture thing, which I think is a really nice feature. Yeah, just a nice little update to the very basic jail that we have in ERLC at the moment, but hopefully within a matter of time this will be updated and will be much better. But that is all for this video, everybody. I hope you find use from one of them. I tried to get a good selection to help everyone, no matter what kind of server you have, in this video, and there's loads more as well, so check out the PRC Discord server channel called Map Templates if you want to find some more. Thank you for watching, drop a like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!